Seattle. Tonight, when you get in your safe, soft little bed, I want you to remember to spring ahead for daylight time.
Excuse me, I didn't quite get that. Could you explain that once more?
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go back up on the roof again, Ralph.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, yes, thank you so much. It's been a very interesting week. You probably heard a bunch of teachers are out, but they're not on strike. They're sick. You know, they're having this sick out, you know, this thing that they're doing. The students found notes in class that say things like, please excuse Miss Frederick says she has the flu, which, of course, seems suspicious. Students drove down to the park. Sure enough, there were the teachers passing around a bottle of Boone's Farm. You know, some Strawberry Hill was going around there. Shop teachers brought speakers out, put them on top of the car, cranked up Foreigner. You know, that's right. Kids said, you go back to school right away or you're not chaperoning the prom. All right? So the teachers want raises, and I think that before we decide that, we need to know, does that include gym teachers? Because doesn't seem right. And another thing, no raises for those hippie art teachers who hang out in the lounge while the whole class is making bongs out of clay, you know? None of those guys, they don't get no money. No money for English teachers with BO or any teacher. Let me look at your paper. Oh, or any teacher whose arms wiggle too much when they write on the, you know, it gave me nightmares as a kid. You know. Anyway, the PI, they did a survey. They found out the average pay for a teacher is $24 an hour. And you've heard that the teachers complain that most of their job these days is just babysitting, which, I mean, leads to the comment, that's pretty damn good money for babysitting, I think, you know. You know, my sitter gets like $5 an hour. And, you know, instead of a raise, I think we just allow them to raid the fridge and have their boyfriends visit the class, you know, something like that. Although we got some bad news today that I want to share from the world of sports. Just a few hours ago, the Mariners traded Bobby Ayala, which, yeah, they gave up Bobby and they got a pack of gum, which is interesting. But it was a big one. That was a plenty pack. It was a big one, you know. You realize they were just 2 days away from starting the season with Bobby Ayala? Ooh, the Mariners love danger. Ooh, it's like they're playing chicken with us. Like, whoa, it's coming. Here, he's right there. Anyway, so we had to scrap hundreds of jokes that we had planned for the weeks ahead. You know, first Scheffler leaves the Sonics, now this. It was just really bad for us. In other news, a 17-foot bronze sculpture entitled Moon Gates is being installed by the front entrance of the Space Needle. I think we've got a miniature replica of that. Yeah, there it is. That's sort of, it's kind of, it's similar, you know, it's like a moving one, like that. It's kind of like Hammering Man, you know, it's sort of a similar sort of thing. Anyway, we've got a great show for you tonight, but first, stand by for this commercial word.
Hi, I'm Bert Malloy, founder and president of Weener on a Stick. I invented Weener on a Stick many years ago, And since then, it has been a great success and brought a lot of joy to people all over the globe. Recently, our company was purchased by the Fentex Corporation, a large company based in New Jersey that I understand is run by some really swell people, although I have not met any of them. However, I did recently receive an email from them which reads, "Put more things on sticks, Fentex." Well, we've done exactly that, and that's why you can now find many fine items on a stick, including salad on a stick, peas on a stick, liver on a stick, beer on a stick, pudding on a stick. Then we got another email. It reads, "Profits up only 50%, should be 150%. Get rid of half your employees, especially the older ones. Then put more things on sticks." And that's why we're introducing a whole new line of things on sticks, including Alpo on a stick, the Titanic video on a stick, head gasket for a 91 Buick on a stick, nose hair trimmer on a stick, and the poems of Leonard Nimoy on a stick. And just today, we got another email from Fentex, which says, "Because of the failure of our Tennessee smelting firm, you must fire the other half of your employees. Then put more things on sticks, except wieners. Quit putting wieners on sticks. Our research shows that's a stupid idea. You all must be morons. We hate you." Well, I think it's time to visit our friends at Fentex, because we're almost out of sticks, except for this one big stick. And I think I know just where I want to put it. Thanks for listening.
Weener on a Stick, a Fentex company, which also owns Snubby Tires, bacon in a tube, toilet paper on a hanger, Leonard's Lice Combs, Ruby Oils, Mushroom Magic.
All right, we've got a great show. Stay with us because we're coming right back.
Experience life on Mars, launching daily at Pacific Science Center.
Good afternoon. We have a wonderful show today.
We sure do. We're going to get to the dope on the soaps in a minute, but first we have a question for the audience, don't we?
What would you do if your children, the things you hold dearest in life, exploded?
Oh, yeah. We have a parent who's written a book on exploding child syndrome. Over 4,000 young people in America blow up every year. She'll tell you how it affected her family and how you can look for warning signs in your own children.
But first, with the dope on the soaps, here's Candy Rhinelander.
Hi there, everybody. Hi. Well, what a day, huh? Where do I begin? I feel sick, and I think you know why I feel sick. I mean, unless you're just dumb, and I don't think you're dumb. I mean, if you are dumb, you'll never be as dumb as that hottie bimbo Sarah. You know the one who was locked in the closet and was driven to drink her own pee-pee? Yeah, but okay. She never stopped loving Rod the Bod, did she? No, that idiot. Yeah, okay. So they're back together on the Hung and the Heartless, and I've got a prediction that he's gonna do that thing he did with his eyebrows last week. Okay, he'll do that again. We'll just have to wait and see, let that one unfold. And okay. All right, you know what I know? Guess what I know? All right, I'm not telling you what I know. I'm not telling you. All right, no, okay, I'll tell you this much, all right? Okay, don't get too attached to Randy's new hairdo or his new left leg, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying anything, okay, until after Easter. And speaking of holidays, all right, who has taken a holiday from his brain on one wife to share? All right, no, and okay, that Sam is cuckoo cuckoo. Is he not cuckoo cuckoo? He is. He's not the brightest crayon in the box, okay? All right, now wake up. Wake up, all right? I've got something to wake you up. Guess who we're going to talk to today? Guess. All right, you know him as the evil yet studly Millie Monago on The Young and the Erect. That's right. Please welcome all the way from Hollywood, Tyree. Hello. Hi. Okay, what the hell's wrong with the satellite? All right, for Pete's sake. Jeremy, you want to stop standing on your penis and fix the damn satellite? Okay, all right, forget it. Okay, let's take a phone call. Martha in Port Townsend, go ahead. Hi.
Hi, Candy. You look fantastic today.
Okay, not so fast. What part of me looks best today, huh?
Your hair?
That's right. Tony knocked himself out today. All right, what's on your mind, Martha?
Candy, I am so mad at Jeremy and Stacy. Why don't they stop teasing us? He should just hold her down and do his business.
All right, I agree. I think we all need that.
Well, I know I do. I'm out here in Port Townsend with all these fat loggers and their muddy trucks. The soaps are my whole life.
It's a pretty darn good life, if you ask me.
I finish the housework, then watch TV in the bathtub. And when I see Jeremy, I turn the water on really hard, and I scoot up to the...
Hey, okay. Is the damn satellite fixed yet? Okay. Oh, God. All right, okay, go to the woman who lost her kids.
Thanks, Candy. We're here with Evelyn Norgard, who has lived through the tragedy of ECS, or Exploding Children Syndrome. She has had 2 children explode and has written a book to help other people who are going through the same thing. The book is titled, And Then Boom. Will you please welcome Evelyn Norgard?
Now, Evelyn, when were you first aware there was something wrong in your family?
Well, we pretty much knew something was wrong after our first son exploded. My husband and I then had tests done, and we discovered that we both had a genetic predisposition for exploding children. Now, our second son exploded 5 years ago. Our third son is healthy, but he does carry the exploding gene. However, I'm very hopeful and careful.
Hey, well, we got the damn thing fixed. Okay, Brian. Okay, hello, Brian. Why don't you put down the crack pipe and come over here, all right? Yeah, all right. Okay, frame me up, all right? Okay, listen, the moment we've been waiting for. Hold on tight. I've got an interview with that tasty bad boy, Millie Monago. Ladies, say hello to Tyree. Hi.
Hey. All right, y'all. Hey, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening, lovely ladies? I want to suck cranberry juice out of all y'all's navels.
Okay. Okay. Tyree,
Yeah.
any special storylines on The Young and the Erect?
Well, my character, Millie Monago, is still a sex addict, but ain't reached his goal of making love to all the women in Milkwood City, you dig?
Yeah, you seem to be such a ladies' man, Tyree.
Oh, yeah.
Our viewers want to know if there's a special woman in your life.
No, there are too many women for me to tame, if you know what I mean. I'm just playing, sort of. Excuse me. This might be one of my ladies right now. Yo, this is Tyree. Jim, why are you calling me right now? Oh, why would I call you? You said you needed your space. No, that's not true. I never wanted to break up. Really? Where are you now, Jim? Okay, I'll be right over. Yo, Candy, I gotta go. Peace out.
Okay. Well, ladies, there you have it. Turns out he's a big old screaming poofter. Okay, story of my life. Let's go back to the exploding lady. Okay.
Thank you, Candy. Now, Evelyn, you have had 2 children explode already. Now, when do they explode?
Usually they explode at 13 years and 5 months, which is very bad time because you see kids at that age don't listen. They're seeking their own independence, and just as they begin to find it, they blow up.
Okay, go ahead. We got Shirley in Maple Valley. Hi, Shirley. Hi.
Listen to me, Candy. You need to stop watching those idiotic shows. Get in touch with reality and get a life.
Okay, you know who really needs to get a life? Shannon. And as the butter turns, okay? One thing I've done, and you may want to start doing this, I have made voodoo dolls out of every one of the soap opera stars. And when I don't like what they're doing it, I put a pin in them, just like that, all right? You should do that. Try that. Try that at home.
Candy, thanks. Now, Evelyn, you said that your third son, Daniel, who is in our green room, also carries the exploding trait.
Right.
What do you say to him?
We are very honest with Daniel. We say that even though you may explode, honey, we love you.
That kid needs a good doctor, like Blake on General Hospital. But he's got amnesia, thinks he's a woman trapped in a priest's body. I'd like to trap him in my body. Whoa, okay. Speaking of amnesia, where the hell did I put my cigarettes?
I saw him in the green room.
Right, good.
Okay. Yeah, was saying, we tell Daniel that even though he may blow up one day, we love him so very much, and we're... Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God.
Wow! That was wilder than the time the terrorists came to Jane's wedding, and they turned out to be her long-lost brothers. Stay tuned. I'll tell you whether Jill's coming back to all my hickey. Okay, hi.
This is the Late Report. Well, state Republican legislators are trying to block legislation that would expand health coverage to 10,000 Washington children. The Republicans say it's not the health coverage that they're against, it's the children. Seattle officials may start a John school similar to one in San Francisco in which men arrested for solicitation are berated and educated by former prostitutes. Any man who fails the course will be ordered to pay $300 tuition, then be further educated by Mistress Dominica. Well, Elton John will be performing a solo concert on April 27th at Key Arena. Sonic guard Gary Payton said he knows just how it feels to be playing all by yourself at the Key Arena. The Trust for Public Land and the Seattle Art Museum plan to buy 6 acres of undeveloped land by Elliott Bay and turn it into a park for sculptures and art. They plan to call it the park that makes children cry and scream, "I hate this park." During the run of Titanic the Musical at the Fifth Avenue, the Olympic Hotel is serving a recreation of the last dinner served on the Titanic for $75 a person. For an additional $20, they'll flood your booth and drown you. Former Senator Bill Bradley will kick off his Democratic presidential campaign in Seattle next month with a $1,000 a plate dinner. However, for an additional $20, he'll flood your booth and drown you. Well, a wheelchair-bound woman is suing the city of Seattle because the seats she bought for a Garth Brooks concert at Key Arena were blocked by people standing and walking by. In a related story, a Seattle man is suing the city because of injuries to his calves sustained while being continually rammed by the wheelchair-bound woman he was standing in front of at a Garth Brooks concert. The Skagit Valley Tulip Festival began yesterday. Among the most popular souvenirs of the event are men's T-shirts that say, "I'm going to get some tonight because I took my wife to the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival." Finally, Microsoft announced plans this week to...
John, I need your help, man. It's
Guard,
hey, how you
it's
doing?
Guard for the sports guy.
Yeah.
Guard, it's Guard, the sponsor.
Hey, how you doing?
Guard, what are you doing? I'm doing the show.
I know. I need your help. Something's wrong with my car. You
Your
got
car?
to help me right
All
now.
right,
Come on, let's go.
let's do it fast.
I don't know
Okay,
what the
let's do
problem
it
is.
fast.
It's making some
All
weird
right,
funky
well, let's
noise.
take a look.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Well, you sure you got gas in there?
Yeah, I filled it up before I came to work, and it's just a weird sound. It's like click.
Yeah?
Click,
Is
click.
no grinding or anything?
No grinding at all. It's just.
Why'd you get a ride with Jean?
She doesn't. She doesn't work on Saturday.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
just click. Watch. You'll.
And when does she work anyway?
She works a lot, but just take a look at this. It's click, click. You'll see.
This is your car?
This is it. Nice.
You guys made more money than this.
I know. My contract's up
Yeah,
though.
I'm getting hosed.
Hold
Tell
right
me about
here
it.
and then
All right,
hold this thing. I think that might be the problem.
So I'll
Hold those 2 things, yeah.
Yeah, I got
that
it.
should do it.
Yeah,
but it
all right.
might just click, so hang on.
Okay, give it a shot.
Hey, I think that did it. That did it. Hey, John, thanks a lot. John? John! John! Almost live. We'll be right back. John, I'm taking off, John. How do I get this thing on? Hey, John, I'll see that. Yeah, but that's okay, 'cause
Style. Comfort. Life. play. Rope. Friends. Your fat ass. Fat ass jeans, because everything evolves, especially your butt.
Welcome, John, for a very speedy recovery. Automotive electrocution is not the thing you kind of want to go through. If you want to join us here in the studio, that's the number you need, 421-5555. Thanks for joining us. Again, we're on next week. See you then.